normal in Jammu and Kashmir. Overall situation improves. Russia endorses India's stand on the region. Centers nod to childcare leave benefits for single male service personnel. Age limit for physically challenged child removed. Donor Minister calls upon media and lawmakers to join hands for a healthy society. Meghalaya CM advocates Green State. Congress Working Committee still undecided on new party chief to meet again later this evening to take a final call. And Rohan Bopanna and Denis Shapovalov advanced to men's doubles semi-final at ATP Montreal Masters. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Saraswati. Now, the news in details. In national news first, in Jammu and Kashmir, situation has improved with resumption of normal activities. In Jammu Division, prohibitory orders under CRPC Section 144 have been completely lifted in 5 districts and curfew has been relaxed in Doda and Kishtwar districts, paving the way for resumption of normal activities. All schools and colleges reopened in the Jammu region today. All the marketplaces and shops reopened and traffic has resumed as normal in all these districts, bringing much relief to the people. Restrictions, however, continue to be in place in Poonch, Rajouri, Doda, Kishtwar and Ramban districts. Situation in Srinagar is peaceful with some private vehicles plying on roads and some movement of people seen. According to Divisional Commissioner Srinagar, there is no dearth of food grains and poultry. Majority of food and supply stores have been opened today. Stock of petrol and diesel has been replenished in Kashmir Valley. Meanwhile, Russia has said change in the status of state of Jammu and Kashmir and its division into 2 union territories has been carried out within the framework of the Indian Constitution. In response to a media query, Russian Foreign Affairs Ministry expressed the hope that India and Pakistan would not allow a new aggravation of the situation in the region. It said Russia was a consistent supporter of the normalization of relations between India and Pakistan and hoped that the differences between the two neighbors would be resolved by political and diplomatic means on a bilateral basis. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has approved the extension of childcare leave CCL benefits to single male service personnel and certain relaxations of it in case of women officers in defence forces. An official release said this was in line with the recent order of the Department of Personnel and Training DOPT extending similar benefits to civilian employees. Presently, CCL is being granted to women officers in defence forces. Recently, DOPT has made certain amendments for grant of CCL to civilian employees, whereby the CCL granted to women employees till now has been extended to single male government servants also. The age limit of 22 years prescribed earlier in the case of a child with 40% disability has been removed for the purpose of availing CCL. Further, the minimum period of CCL that can be availed at a time has been reduced to 5 days instead of 15 days. In Meghalaya, Union Minister Department of North-Eastern Region, Dr. Jitendra Singh said lawmakers and the media could supplement each other's roles and together they could play a meaningful role in the development of society. Speaking at the program to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee of Meghalaya's oldest English daily, the Shillong Times, on Friday, he said lawmakers and media should join hands to promote a healthy democracy and play a much more meaningful role in the development of India as a whole. Chief guest of the function, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, called for preservation of the environment, saying the state government would shortly launch a holistic plan for bringing about a tangible change when it came to solid waste disposal, cleaning up the polluted streams and rivers and prioritizing rainwater harvesting. Former Congress Presidents Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi today said they would not take part in the process of nominating the next party chief. At a meeting of the Congress Working Committee (CWC) in New Delhi today, the leaders said they could not be part of the consultations as they had served as party chiefs in the past. The duo left the meeting midway around 1 p.m. During the CWC meeting, it was also decided that Congress chief ministers, state presidents and party office bearers would be consulted before a new president was chosen. The CWC was divided into 5 groups of leaders, each representing a different region: Northeast, North, South, East and West, to hold deliberations on the selection of the Congress chief. Following the deliberations, the CWC members are expected to reconvene at 8:30 p.m. tonight to finalize the name for the post of party president. Mukul Wasnik and Mallikarjun Kharge emerged as front runners for the post. In Tripura, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev on Friday reiterated his oft-repeated stand that government jobs would not boost the state economy. Instead, government jobs would bleed the economy wide as they would increase government expenditure. The Chief Minister was addressing businessmen at Rabindra Bhavan, Agartala, where the All Tripura Merchants Association organized a seminar on business at present time and its future in Tripura. He said his ministry was not against government jobs, but they should be created according to official needs. Strong business establishments could create jobs and also the economy, he added. Still in Tripura, in a major boost public transport, the centre has sanctioned a total of 50 electric buses for the state along for intra-city and intercity operations under faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles in India scheme Phase 2, after Assam. Tripura was the second state in Northeast to be included in the scheme, said TRTC Chairman Alik Majumdar. He said the scheme would help address the issue of environmental pollution and fuel security. Speaking to the media in TRTC office premises, Agartala today, Majumdar said altogether 16 buses would officially ply in 2 different routes in Agartala from August 13th. In Manipur, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister T.H. Bisharjit on Friday emphasized the need to involve each and every department of the state government to make Manipur a green state. Speaking at a tree plantation program organized by the Rural Development and Panchayati Raj at Trade and Expo Centre, Lamboi Khongnang Khong, Imphal, the minister said tree plantation would not be confined only to valley areas. It would also be taken up in hill areas. He said making a specific area green would not turn the all areas green. So leaders should come forward to promote tree plantation in their respective areas. In tennis, India's Rohan Bopanna and his Canadian partner Denis Shapovalov progressed to the men's doubles semi-final event at the ATP Montreal Masters today. They got a walkover in their quarter-final clash against France's Benoit Paire and Swiss Stane Wawrinka at Montreal. Bopanna and Shapovalov will now face the Dutch duo of Robin Haase and Wesley Koolhof in their semi-final. The unseeded duo of Bopanna and Shapovalov had knocked out the 4th seed French pair of Nicolas Mahut and Edouard Roger Vesseline before defeating Kyle Edmund and Taylor Fritz in straight sets in the round of 16. In Manipur, the National Deworming Day was jointly observed in the state today by the Health and Family Welfare Department and State Health Society (NHM) Manipur at Medical Directorate Lamphel Path. Attending the function, Principal Secretary Health and Family Welfare Bumlumang said deworming tablets must be compulsorily administered to the children from 1 to 19 years in order to keep them healthy. He appealed to Anganwadi centers and schools to take the lead responsibility in this campaign. In Assam, the Guwahati chapter of Hemophilia Society, in association with the Clinical Hematology Department of Guwahati Medical College Hospital, today organized an awareness meeting in GMCH premises. The theme of the meeting was Save One Life. Checks were distributed among hemophilia patients in the program. Addressing the program, Deputy Superintendent GMCH Dr. Debranjan Nath said a massive awareness program was in need of the hour as many a person perish in the disease due to ignorance. In Myanmar, at least 22 people were killed and several others feared missing in a landslide incident in a village of eastern part of the country. 47 people were reportedly injured in the landslide triggered by monsoon rains on Friday. A huge brown scar on the hillside marked where the deluge of mud descended on the Thai Pyar Kone village in Mon State, wiping out 16 homes and a monastery. Search and rescue teams worked through the night trying to find survivors and recover bodies from the deep sludge. Aerial pictures showed broken remnants of rooftops and other debris from the houses strewn next to trucks knocked over by the force of the mudslide. And now the weather report.
Satellite imagery over the northeast says that thunderstorm accompanied by lightning is likely to occur at isolated places over the region during the next 24 hours. The temperatures recorded today at some of the state capitals of the region are as follows. Guwahati recorded a maximum of 36.5 degrees Celsius and minimum of 27 degrees Celsius. Itanagar 31.4 and 24.9. Kohima 27.5 and 18.6. Imphal 27.8 and 23.1. Aizawl 31 and 22.3. Agartala 35.6 and 26.4. Shillong 24.6 and 17.4. And Gangtok recorded a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius and minimum of 18 degrees Celsius.
And before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Life returns to normal in Jammu and Kashmir. Overall situation improves. Russia endorses India's stand on the region. Centers nod to childcare leave benefits for single male service personnel. Age limit for physically challenged child removed. Donor Minister calls upon media and lawmakers to join hands for a healthy society. Meghalaya CM advocates green state. Congress Working Committee is still undecided on new party chief to meet again later this evening to take a final call. And Rohan Bopanna and Denis Shapovalov advanced to men's doubles semi-final at ATP Montreal Masters. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.